Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. So we got this done last time, got the new construction offices set up, everything's working, everything's up and running. This is all full. I've taken them two dumpers off and put a smaller dumper on there. He can just carry 7 tons of coal and he's just going to sit there and wait till he's empty. I've turned all the auto searches off on these, and the reason being is because I'm going to get everything planned out before I switch the auto search on. Then that way I'm not interfering with any of the building plans, because it just, if I build stuff and the auto search is on, it causes problems. It's just, yeah, it's a bit weird. So I'm going to get everything planned out and then go and turn all the auto search on when I'm ready to build stuff. This one's a little bit empty because I've sent, where are we, over here, I've sent half of them down here, and they're going building a road out to the NATO border on that side. I did accidentally build part of this road. I ran my money right down as well. I had to, because this is out of reach of the construction yard, I couldn't get any excavators to reach this far, so this last bit has ended up pretty lumpy and bumpy, but I had to pay for most of it. I had to pay for a bit of landscaping and stuff, so I did the minimum I could get away with. It doesn't matter, I'll come and replace that later on, possibly. Maybe just leave it as it is. I'm only going to send the odd truck down here anyway. I'm not going to be exporting a lot down the NATO side. Just if and when we need some dollars. Maybe I could always just plug the electric in as well. Just send the electric down that way. I just want this road in and done. And then once that's done, I'm going to shut this entire plant down and move it. I want to redo all the electrics around here as well, because we do get disco lights around this end of town quite a bit. So I think once they've done this bit, I'm probably going to have to go and manually assign them to the rest of it, because they're not going to reach. The coverage doesn't reach all the way, and I know the outer two circles definitely don't pick up jobs. Well, they haven't been doing anyway. I did get asked about the statistics. Max asked me if I could have a look at the statistics for the towns. There's 8,000 people in here. There's around 12, nearly 13,000 on the map. These numbers are for all time, so since 1960, so over 16 years we've had 53,000 births, 37,000 deaths, and 6,000 escapes. This does actually seem about right. At the moment, 138 this year, last year 179 escapes, and the reason being is because this town is absolutely full. All the buildings are completely full. Even after I moved, I built all that up there, which I've renamed Badgergrad, after one badger. I thought I'd name your town. Yeah, each time I build a town I'll name it after one of my viewers. So Fishergrad, I'm not sure where he's going yet. Somewhere down by the river it's got to be. Yeah, there's a, and Fraternity Check needs to come back, and there's a few other viewers have commented, so anybody who comments I'll name a town after you. Anyway, let's go back to the statistics. So yeah, escape wise, there's about 180 a year, a little less than 200 a year escapes, and the reason is that all of these are absolutely full. Even after moving people up to the town, they've all filled back up again. Apart from these two buildings over here, this one's filling up again. I don't know if this one, yeah, no. These two buildings can't reach the shopping centre, nor can they reach the bus stop. And normally I would have gone and sorted that out, but I've actually left it deliberately And the reason being is because when the town's absolutely full, that's the only place they can move into, and if they move in there, they're going to leave. So it will keep a sort of gradual flow of people moving into these and moving out of town, doing one over the border. But the advantage to that is it keeps the birth rate. It means there's going to be room for births every now and again. So the population, the average age of the population shouldn't rise too much. We're still pretty young. We're only just under 30 average age. We've got 98% productivity. Happiness is maxed. Food max out. Healthcare is near enough at the top. Party loyalty, government loyalty is very low. So we are, in order to get that up, I'm going to need things like a radio station and a TV station and stuff. So that's something I'll tackle later. That was actually up about here. Alcohol addiction's very, very low, which is good. Culture enjoyment and sport enjoyment are both really high. Religion sympathy is practically non-existent anymore, so that's good. And close quality is really high. So yeah, we're good on all the things we need to be, except for government loyalty. But that's not really, it's not an issue. It's not really a major factor at all, especially when I don't actually want the population to grow too rapidly. If I was to go and put loads more housing, we'd have an explosion of births, and it gets to the point where the frame rate just starts dying. So I don't want to push it too far. So this town isn't going to grow any more than it is. It isn't going to be any bigger. Like I said, I'm going to leave those houses there. What about this one? Right, no, that can't reach the shopping centre either. So people will probably leave from that one. And that one. Right, they can reach the shopping centre. So again, there's two houses right on the edge. These have all got shops near them, but even these little houses are full. So they're likely to stay, but probably die off at some point. Still got 25 doctors, 25 staff and 2 ambulances, and they're doing fine. It's not like there's loads of people waiting. Ambulances are going out there. There's the odd sick person about that needs sorting out. I do need a hospital up here somewhere. We've got a fire station which is here. That covers up to there, so we're going to need another fire station. We'll probably put one down here somewhere to give us a lot more coverage. Actually, maybe over this side. The shopping centre, I've spun it around, and these connections are ugly, but it works. It works. So road cargo station, they're dropping stuff off and picking stuff up from there. Meat storage is full. He's picking up directly from the meat storage and going out to the shop, just so he didn't get in the way of anything else down here. This is full, and the shopping centre's just picking up what it needs. It never runs out, apart from electronics. Oh. So, right, that's set to 0.47 tonnes, so it will only bought in a little bit. I forgot about that. What about this one? Oh, these are set to auto purchase, yeah. So, same up here, we've got all of these are nearly full, he says, and they're both full. Are they all full? Oh my god. I had them at like 120, 130 or something. Oh, they're all full. Right, so we've got 3 houses up here, and these 2 back houses can't reach the shopping centre, I think. No, that one can, that one can't, this little one. There's nobody working, nobody living there, but there's probably, anybody who's moved in has probably left. So again, that's a house for escapees. I do want to put some more housing around here, and a hospital. That's something we definitely need up here. Was that everything I wanted to mention? I think so. So yeah, the stats are looking really good, really healthy. We've got a growing population. Everybody's happy. Nearly everybody's healthy. Everybody's fed, and everybody's got pubs to go to if they want to, but they're not really doing. Which means we're hardly using any alcohol at all. So that's a good sign. And Ukraine. One thing I want to put down here, and I was thinking of putting it here actually, is a prefab panels. Right, so we've got a gravel entrance on that side. So I can hook it up to one of these two, and then I'll just truck the cement up. Does mean I'm going to have to move that cable. Just put it on pause a minute. Turn that back to there. Get rid of that. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a pain to sort out this actually. I thought I was paying for that then for a second. Now then, that's supposed to level to the centre. It's not doing. Oh no, I'm on rate. Oh. That's why it's not doing it. Where did I raise some land up? I don't know. Did I just click the wrong thing? Probably. Not really looking, just kind of clicking in the general area is not a good idea. Oh, I should pause this really. Will I do this? I'm gonna have to build it quite far back off the road as well. And I'll just get the conveyor belt over. Let's see if we've made enough room there. Maybe we could use the building to push it back a little bit now. Try and get it a bit further back. Yeah, I'll just run a truck up and down to the... I'm not going to attach a storage to this. I don't need a cement silo because it doesn't need millions and millions of tons. It'll just fill the storage back up gradually as we use it. You know, I see a lot of people sort of building things and they try to max out the production of every facility and building, you know, loads of mines and try to get the highest possible production out of everything. To me, that's it's totally unnecessary. I don't see the point in getting maximum production out of it, out of every single thing, because the game doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't warrant it. It's not that sort of game. You know, it's not a tycoon game where you win the game by making them more money than everybody else. It's just you win the game by being able to produce everything you need, keep your people happy, and keep everything well balanced. And maximum production is not well balanced. Right, let's get that electric in before I forget about it. That's the one thing I do always forget about. Yeah. buy that. Need power on. Buy that, they can build the road though. Yeah, I mean, I saw somebody posted a picture where they'd made a trillion rubles in a month, but the screen opened and they'd spent half of that on getting goods in. And the thing is, it'll work in the short term. If you're buying in raw materials and shipping out and shipping out and shipping out and shipping out, it will make you a lot of money in the short term, but those prices are going to fluctuate so much that the cost of your importing, the cost of the materials you're importing is going to get to a point where it's more expensive than what you're actually selling the finished materials off for. So it is just not sustainable at all, and I think some people just kind of don't get that. Like I said before, you play the game however you want to play it. It's, you know, there's no definite, absolute right way to play it. Oh, this is not going to squeeze in here now. I need one on this side. I'm going to have to move that Prefabs factory back a little bit. So I was still on auto build then again for a second. Oh, of course it won't move in. I put the electric cables in, that's why. Duh. Right, just get this squeezed back as far as we can. Probably going to have to set them electric cables out to get the conveyor back in. I don't think that's going to go any further. There it goes. That left corner, it's taking a bit of trouble. Right, let's get that in there. Right. Done that at a funny angle. So we're going to need one there, we're going to need one about... I don't know where this is going to work from. Try there. No, that's not going to work. That one is. Maybe if I move it back. Get rid of this road. What? So there are no vehicles on that bit. Look at the wireframe, let's see. Then we're going to get this out of. Not sure if it's going to work from there. Not sure it's going to work with the wires in either. No. Right. Let's get the wire out of the way. Oh, come on. I hate these engine transfers, they really annoy me. Yay! Yay! Probably not going to let me get the road off that bit now though. No, it did. Kind of. Connect up to there, that'll do. There we go. Right, Need another one there. Get them booked in. A bit more road here. I'll do. Just while I think about what was I just thinking about then, I was just thinking about something fire station coverage. I wanted to see how much a fire station. Yeah, it doesn't reach down here, does it? Somebody's confused. It's alright, because I messed with that road. Right, so that's going to take. That's actually not as expensive as I thought it would be. Only 19 tonne of steel, there's 158 tonne of bricks, which we've got, boards we've got, gravel we've got, concrete we've got, asphalt. We're paying for a bit of bitumen. The only thing we're paying for there is bitumen and steel. That's going to be nice and cheap. I'm hoping we're going to have bitumen fairly soon. Right, so prefabs. Gravel going in. I'll get a truck coming from here, which the entrance is here, so he's only going to have to go there and back again, like that. And he's just going to transport cement. That'll work quite nicely. And then I'll get another truck bringing prefabs down from there and dropping them into this one, I think it is. Yep. So I'll be able to fill that up, and as you can see, I'm full of bricks and boards because I've been chipping them up with these double articulated trucks and driving back and forward full now though. This one is anyway. Boards will be soon. Soon start digging into that though. Right, so once prefabs are done, I want to get some flats up here. Maybe get some biggish ones. I don't think we'll get any down this side. Well, if we take them footpaths out though. Leave that one in because it's the connection to the bus station. Let's get one in there. Turn on me. Another one in there. I think I could squeeze it past that. Right, 4 blocks of flats in there, that should be plenty. That's a little bit more. Just go straight across. Get that connected up. Sorry, I know I've gone quiet. I always go quiet when I start doing these footpaths. Do my head in. One thing of this game that I find really tedious. I'm glad when I've got them done though. I'm not getting that out of there, no. Yeah, it's always a relief getting them finished. It's like, thank God for that. Right, so they're within reach of school, kindergarten, shopping centre, pub, sports facilities, probably not the cinema. I do want to maybe kind of get a little bus stop up here somewhere. Tell you what I haven't got a lot of as well is gas stations. There isn't one at all in this town. I was thinking of putting one down here. But passing vehicles can use it as well. Just look at the wireframe. Get me straight. Right, so a gas station there and probably one about here will do. There is one this side of town. Could do with one around about here somewhere as well. Because the nearest ones then are the farms. There's 3 at the farms. But there isn't a gas station in Archivekinoff. I was having a look for one. I don't think I put one in there at all. So they've either got to go out to a farm or come all the way down here to this one. There isn't any on that road. Got one down here by the construction crew. One there and one there. That should do. I should do that alright. And that gives plenty of room for people to move into these flats then from here. Right, so prefabs, I'm going to build that first, then I'm going to come and build all these flats. Then hopefully I should have enough money. I'm thinking oil. This is going to be expensive. Right, where's the refinery going to go? I think probably up here somewhere near this road. I don't want to go too far away from the oil field because of the cost of pipes. Pipes are so expensive. Right, so oil refinery, and I need a fuel loading, unloading. That's going to need 2 connections. Make sure I've got the inputs and outputs on the right side this time. No, changed my mind. Bring that a lot further back. Just thinking about queuing because we're gonna have fuel trucks coming in, but I'm gonna have trucks also exporting. I don't want to queue on the main road. Let's do gravel there. So I don't mind queuing on that bit. I'm going to try and keep the number of trucks down so that I don't have a... Like last time I had massive queues and massive problems with it. Right, so we need a storage for bitumen and one for fuel. Right, let's just... Better off going round that way. One here. I think I put one round. was thinking about getting that road out of there, but I can always raise the pipe over the top. Right, just do a pipe straight to that one. And we only need these roads for emergency access, for when it burns down. There's no doubt it will do. Right. To get this across this road. Like that. Look at that, it's 50,000 rubles just for them 2 bits of pipe. Now then, need one coming across. That way. And we can just get one there. That's 93,000 rubles. Right, so that's them hooked up. I was just thinking about, because last time I did like 3 and 3 storage using the pumping stations, but I don't need them full. Not unless I was running a train out of here. It's going to be quite a while before I get trains. I think I'm just going to do it like this, just because of cost at the moment. I don't need to have a big complicated setup that's going to cost me an absolute fortune. I just need it to be functional and profitable. What was the quality of that oil well? 84%, look at that, that's awesome. Right, yeah, I think to begin with, I think we'll go with a basic setup. And then I'm not spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands on loads of fuel storage, and because just sitting having it in storage is not doing me any good. Like I said, the only time I would need it to be producing that kind of amount would be if I was exporting it by train. And then we're not going to get a train until I get the steel mill. See, it's 130,000 in them 2 pipes. So just in pipes alone, there's like nearly 300,000 there. And that's just the pipes. That's if I was to build it. Auto build it. Steel's at nearly 1,500 a ton. Right, so have I got a spare power connection on that side? No. No, you wired that up terribly. I'll pay for these. Right, let's turn that off. Right, let's get some power. Let's put the substation in first so I know I've got coverage. And just there will be good. Oops. Let's come a bit further around the back of that. Right, let's get them booked in. Now then, where the heck am I going to put a fire station? Something else as well I wanted to check. Was there any... Oh, look where the foot connections are. They're right the way up there. I thought there was one at the front. I can't get a footpath across this. I'm just wondering whether they'll walk to there. One way of finding out. Oh no, it won't let me at the moment. Because the road's not done. Well, let me get up there, so I'm fairly certain we're within walking distance of that. I was thinking possibly try and squeeze a fire station in here if we can. I don't know if we can. Could just get one in there, it'd be nice, because then people could come from the bus station. I was saying I need flat terrain. Oh, just in there. Anywhere? No. It's not quite enough room there. What about here? Nope. It's gonna mean running more buses. I'm gonna need buses down here for this anyway. Oh yeah. Actually, let's put it out here on the main road then. That'll be better. Let's go this side. Footpath connections are on that side. A little bit of this land out, give us a bit of room. Actually, where's the bus station going? Right, so there's a footpath connection. Get to there. Small bus platform. Booked in, get the fire station. Why can I not find it? I've just been looking at it. Need a bit more room here. Get the fire station there. There we go. That's that sorted. Yeah, you are within reach of that. Right. Is that everything we need? So, oil's going to pump into there, we're going to pump into here, we're going to put bitumen in one, fuel in the other. Whack a few trucks on the go, get a fire engine in there. think I can just about afford this. I can't actually afford it with the money I've got right now, but with the money I've got coming in, I should be able to afford this. Like I say, I'm going to go and I'm going to get the prefabs up and running first. Get these flats built. I'm going to go and manually assign everything. I think the road crews have already started, yeah. Oh, who's working on that road then? Wonder if it's that office down there. Yeah, it's him. You meant to be going doing that road down there. Oh well. I'm joining the fun. Right, so he's building that. Is he on that one? He is. He's not sent anybody up here yet, but that's fine. That's fine. Let him carry on. Yeah, so I'll get the prefabs done, get the flats done, and we'll get the oil up and running, and I'll jump back on at the end. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so we've got Oil Refinery. I've put in an extra pump, which I didn't record. Yeah, it was just to get some more oil in here, just because they weren't keeping up. Oops, sorry, we've got thunder and lightning at the moment, so you'll have to excuse the dogs. Oi! I thought it had stopped. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oil, fuel? Yeah. In order to keep up with the exports, because I've put quite a few trucks on here, I've got 5 going out to the border and 3 driving around the gas stations. So they can carry 16 tons, these ones. They're quite a newish vehicle. We've got some upgrades. So we've got some nice big tankers. So why are you going? Oh yeah, of course. I was just wondering why he was going that way, because the first petrol station's there. First gas station. So he's going, dropping off, heading round the farms, dropping off at these 2. Although I'm in 2 minds about cutting that one off, because we're going to be shutting this down. In fact, I think I am going to do. Let's take Fit Golf off those. Yeah, let's demolish that one. I have got a lot of money in the bank. I'll go and talk about that in a minute. So yeah, that's one less. I'm going to leave that one there because it's these vehicles over here can use it. Oh, I forgot one. Damn it! There was one in town. I just found it. I had a look. I had a proper good look around town as well, and I missed that one there. I forgot about that one. So could do with going to just thinking, because there's the gas station up here. It's there, so he's going to take that road round and come to. There's a gas station here somewhere. Why can't I see it there? Right, so after that one. So after whatever. Go to here. Do me 49%, that one, do 100. That one. Right. Now then. Let's go find them over 2. Oh, I've just closed the window as well. Yeah, that one. Oh, I should have done all this off camera. I did kind of. I kind of got it all set up. Right, that's sorted. Okay. Right, I had to think where we was then. Okay, so yeah, I've got 2 oil pumps on here. They're both 89%. That one, I think this one is as well. Actually, 84%. So they're producing about 12 tons a day. Fuel's doing the the power. We've got people in the power station. We should have. I've put them buses at. Oh no, it's bus stop here. No, I've set them back to Badgergrad. Oh no, there's one going to Badgergrad and one going to Archivekinov, I think. No, I've reset them both. Okay. I'm just proving myself wrong. I did have them going down to Archivekinov again because the power went out when I was doing a construction project, and I was taking too many people from this bus station and didn't have enough people down here, but we've got plenty now. There's going to be a bit more housing around there because because I want them to provide workers for the mine power station and the oil refinery. This coal is here, so I'm going to need maybe another town down here which is going to service coal and a steel mill, and also the train. I'm thinking of putting the train depot and stuff in here, and the train construction yard somewhere near the steel mill, so there'll be sort of big storage area in between, and then the construction yard somewhere. This is the oil field, so I can't build in that bit because I want to build more oil wells around here and get them connected up to this. I don't want to do them just yet though, because I don't need that much, but once I get the trains on the go, I'm going to want the fuel to provide the fuel for the trains as well, so I'm going to need to ramp up production a little bit on that. Well, quite a bit. 12 tons of oil a day is not enough. Not when it can consume 250. So we're not going to get, I'm not going to max it out. No need to, because all we'll do is drive the prices down if we do that. But I'm just going to get it to a level where I'm exporting some, I'm filling my gas stations up, and I'm providing enough for the trains. So the iron mines are going to go up here, so I'm going to need another town to cover the iron mines and iron processing. There's iron here somewhere, quite a lot of it. It's all, the best bits are right on top of the mountain as well, so I'm going to have to do some. There's a nice bit there. I think there's another bit up here. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, there's plenty there. There's loads there. So we'll probably have a town around here somewhere with some iron facilities. What do you call them? Processing plants. I'm going to need a couple of them. Maybe 3. No, we'll go with 2 on the iron and 3 on the coal, I think. Because they can handle 210 tons a day. And produce 120 coal, but the steel mill can consume up to 375 ton of coal. So really you need 6 mines, 3 processing plants for coal, and then 200 tons of iron, so 4 mines and 2 processing plants. I reckon that would work out too. I'm going to do some maths on that. Once I've built the mines and I know what percentage quality wise, I can work it out how much they're going to produce per day, per person. But we'll get to that when we get to it. So, refinery's in, yay! Money's coming in thick and fast. We're making loads of money. 116,000 this month. We only made 46,000 last month. We didn't export any fuel. Ah, yeah, there was a couple of traffic jams going on and things. I thought we made more than that. The month before we made 150,000 or something. So 130,000 this month. We're just coming up to the end of the month, so we're well in profit. And then once we get the steel in, it's plain sailing from there really. I can stop exporting all the food and stuff, start doing rearranging. I do want to get this food, this clothing out of town a little bit because of the pollution. I have put a pollution station over here because I want to keep an eye on this. So we've got a lot of pollution around there. There's going to be a lot around the oil wells as well. That's just starting to build up. So this whole area is going to be quite heavily polluted, so I've got to bear that in mind when I'm thinking of where the towns are going. So I'm thinking 1 here and then 1 up here. So I'll keep them well out of the way, but close enough, because this town's going to have to support rail construction, steel and coal mines. So it's going to have to be quite a big town here. And I don't think I'm going to build down the hill. It would be nice to build a nice town on the hillside there, but fighting with the roads and things would be an absolute nightmare. I'm tempted to try it, but it could be an entire episode of just messing about with the terrain tools, probably. Right, then that'll do. Oh yeah, what else did we build? We built flats, and I got the hospital in. I didn't record that though, because I did that afterwards. I forgot to build it with my construction crew, so I just set them off and let them build it. I've got that set to 25 with 2 ambulances in there. Now they cover up to there, so the next town that I build down here is going to have a hospital, and probably a fire station as well. Coverage on him is only up to about there, yeah, so definitely need a hospital, fire station. It's going to have to be quite a big town, this one, definitely. Especially if it's supporting sort of 5, 6 coal mines. I reckon I can get 6 in here. We've got a nice big coal seam there. I'm going to try and squeeze them all in there if I can. Now there are other bits lying around, but even this, that's probably going to be about 10%, maybe even less. That's... See, the problem with having mines all over these is you're not going to get a great deal out of them, and they'd end up being quite split far apart, so you'd have to run a lot of buses out to them. I mean, that's not a bad bit there. You know, and it's a lot closer to the iron, but that is not going to support a great deal. That's not going to support a steel mill. I just don't think there's anywhere near enough there. Because it's kind of pale green yellow, so it's not very strong. I just wonder if there's any more down here now. Look at the minimap, why don't you? No, it's all just little bits. That'll be alright for a power plant. Be alright for bricks and things. Prefabs. Stuff like that. But running a steel mill off little bitty bits like that is not going to be productive enough. I'm kind of looking at this bit now though. Nah, it's nowhere near as good as this bit over here. This bit here is the best. Because we'll produce a lot more out of fewer mines. Even if I only get like 4 or 5 mines in here, it's going to be better than having 7 or 8 mines up there that are producing a lot less. Right, I've done enough flying around with the camera now. Right, I'm going to call it the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll be back really soon for another one. I'll see you then. Bye bye.